Hello commanders, how's everyone doing? This is gonna be the review of our map. We are in G2 Hawaii. I'm in SLTB. Our C4 has been good, I believe I can say that. But we have had some challenges. We lost the arms factory. If you haven't seen my full length long video, you can go and watch that out. Where SLTB we fought against DF and Boss, two alliances here. At one point of time we had things under control, but somehow we lost our momentum. We lacked the urgency to take out bases. This is something we are struggling with, in my opinion, that we get complacent and we get slow in taking out the bases. We need to be more swift and quicker. When we have the AGs running, we need to take out the bases, clean out the bases much rapidly, and not be in an indecisive phase where we are not sure whether we want to do base to base or like go with AGs and clean up the bases. So one after another, the time we take between clearing the bases is a lot longer, which can be shrunk down to small. Obviously, fighting is two alliances is very hard. This is G2. We lacked some air. We struggled in air because against two air forces, two clans air forces, you run out of reserves and you run out of fighters quite rapidly, and then your RTs get bombed and everything falls apart. So there was that part as well. But overall we did fairly well, given that we were against two alliances. So I think we fought well here, but obviously we could have done better. I think what we lack is a little bit of more synergy, more coordination, and we need someone like we need a rat specialist, like light tank specialist, someone who has like two light tanks or loves playing only light tanks, and he's a sniper. He is good at watching the map and killing the units and protecting our own units. I think we have a very good class, very good whales, very good players, very strong guys. We have good teamwork. Everything is great, but I think we need someone that has really good air technology, air specialist, like very good air officers and very good air tech and all that. That would help us. And we probably need someone that is a light tank specialist, has some great lounge officers for light tank, uh, and like really good at using the light tanks. We lack that in our clan. Overall, we went to the fort, we tried to get to the lighthouse, we have reached almost there. We also came to this arms factory, which was very hard because here again we fought Boss, there was WR, another alliance, and Hell. Even Hell, some guys from Hell, came down to fight here. So we were up against three alliances today, and we ran out of reserves. Obviously, fighting against multiple alliances is very very hard. You run out of reserves. Numerical disadvantage we have. We also had to protect in the ocean and fight here in the ocean as well against them. So it was hectic. This is 3 versus 5 situation, so it's naturally going to be much harder for us. Especially we are down at the bottom of the map in the south. We are alone down here. So this has been our map. All in all, it's good. We have good fights. We are most of us are very low at reserves, and some guys are out of reserves. So that's a challenge we have to like come to terms with. When you're fighting 3 versus 5, it's always gonna be hard. Therefore, that's a challenge. But yeah, we need to get some pace going into clearing bases. That's something we need to work on. Apart from that, the enemies fought really well. DF were amazing. I mean, Boss also fought good, but DF were really, really amazing here. So kudos to them. Even if they are enemies, we would like to appreciate them. So we didn't try to build to ocean from this side, but we tried this side, and we were like stopped here as well. We tried hard, but we didn't. And our allies are DSX. Obviously, they are very strong, great team, great players. They have whales and all rounder, all kinds of players. Very seasoned alliance, gelled in together. And they have played multiple in G2, I believe. So they're well versed with G2. They were able to curtail Hell easily on this front, and they were also able to push back two alliances, WR and Hell, on this front as well, here and here. So DSX has done an amazing job. They have fought really well. It was quite expected of them. The other lie we had was 132. We were also expecting them to win. They fought really well and very hard actually down here. But uh, WWF fought much better. Like their AG play was much better and their Air Force was much superior overall. They were able to push back 132 until there was DSX that jumped here, and then the tables have turned a little with the help of DSX. 132 has been able to push them back. Also, DF went there. This is DF villages, DF territory. See, you can see. So DF have gone there as well after taking this arms factory. They all went there to help WWF push against DSX and 132. But so far we are doing good. It's going great. 132 have fought really well. They have some very good players, very strong players. Wales fight is going on still. You can see it's I think very challenging 3 versus 5 G2. One of the great fights are taking place in this map. Long shot, big guy, whale. But the problem I think 132 has is they have some very strong whales like long shot and Alex and couple of others. But the problem is when their whales are eventually out of base HP, then the trouble starts because all the other of the lions then gets overwhelmed by the AGs of other clans. But so far they have the momentum going on, which is nice. So they're taking out DF with the help of DSX, and which is nice. So this would be nice because we are also hoping that they would be able to clear that and take that arms factory overall and clean that part out, because in the middle there will be big fights. We will be fighting over these 4 processing plants in the middle and then the island command. So it would be a heck of a fight in the middle. This is map is either side's game still. Either of the clans can win this. So this is one of the most balanced 3 versus 5 you can ever find anywhere. So DSX has been amazing. We are trying to hold our own. We definitely need to shift our gears a little, make some changes in our AG gameplay, and with Air Force we can't really improve right now, but overall we will definitely I think need some good Air Force to I think in a couple of months, maybe by March or April next year. I think after 2 or 3 C4s we will definitely be great in G2 in terms of air as well. We do need, our players do need like 2 to 3 months to get good in air. So it would take a little bit of time. It takes time. There's that. Overall, I think this map is going amazing. I have enjoyed a lot, to be honest, in this map so far. But yeah, the one of the problems I think I have is this thing always opens at 5 a.m. at my place, so I have to stay up 5 a.m. to like 6 a.m. So that's a bit of a problem, because if I don't fight like on the land at that time, then I don't get kills. So there's a bit of an issue there. I hope that timing was somewhat different, but let's see. I think the timing of these plants will be different, because if you see, they will open in 3 days, 19 hours. So yeah, I think it would not be same as the other processing plants. So that would be nice. But all 4 of them, I believe, will open at same time, so it will be contested at same time. So it will be very interesting to see who will actually win this map. It's anybody's game so far. So this is our review of the map. Great fights. Thank you to all the allies and enemies if they're watching this. I think this has been one of the great C4 so far, because usually you can tell by this time that who is going to win the C4. It's still 50-50. Nobody knows who's going to win this. So this is something you rarely see these days, because one side gets safe zone, the other side gets dominant, and there are not a lot of fights. Then they're staring contest, turtling, bit of B2B, but not huge fights. We have had massive fights. If you have seen the video, that was just part 1, 1 hour and 21 minutes non-stop fighting. We also had like 1 hour fighting down here, base to base and all that. And even here we continued for like 3 hours. Even after the video, the part you have seen was over. My battery died, but I stopped recording, but I kept fighting like even after one more hour after that. So it was very intense, a great fight. I think, yeah, things are going great so far. How is your C4 going? Do let me know in the comments.